longest 2-year-old race of the week, the 7 furlong Chesham Stakes. The emphasis on middle distance maybe for next year. Rather more prescient is what will happen in the next minute and a half or so. So they break away for the opening race on the final day. Motorway was very keen on the way down to the start. He's charging along. Green Cap over on the far side. Metro Dubai and Lazy Griff are prominent towards the stand side, with Expensive Rose in the pale blue. Moon Sniper over on the far side in company with Duke of Monroth, the newcomer, holding place well. Bedtime Stories over on the far left-hand side at this stage with Defence Missile and Jewel of London. Miss El Fundi is in midfield close to the stand side. The maroon and yellow colours of Pentle Bay towards the back in company with Shocker and also Hot Like Me. So now the fizz has gone a little bit out of the step of Motorway, but still tanking along with Expensive Rose in the blue. Metro Dubai headgear white and green on the stand side. Duke of Monroth, Bedtime Story is well poised just behind the leaders with Moon Sniper, Age of Gold pushed along. Miss El Fundi is making good ground. Blue colours with the white sleeves. Pentle Bay just being asked for the effort, and Jewel of London another who travels okay at this stage. Heading towards the business end in the Chesham, 2 furlongs to go. Motorway with Bedtime Story. Then behind these Jewel of London, Miss El Fundi, and now it's Bedtime Story who's sent for home. Expensive Rose, Miss El Fundi, Motorway, and they're all left trailing in the wake of Bedtime Story, who is now putting significant distance between herself and her rivals. She is clear for Expensive Rose, Jewel of London, as they all bunch up for second. Brien is also involved in that. Well, one-way traffic. Bedtime Story, daughter of Frankel, very impressive in the Chesham by as much as 8 to 10. Pentle Bay, Brien, Jewel of London next, Miss El Fundi, Expensive Rose, Age of Gold, Hot Like Me, then Lazy Grip all the way back to Shocker. Well, it took a while for the Aidan O'Brien 2-year-olds to get going, and then we had Fairy Godmother overcoming trouble to win yesterday by a narrow margin. This horse met no trouble and has won by a country mile. That's a massive winning distance from Pentle Bay in second. Brian's run a mighty race in third, as has Jewel of London in fourth place, and they were clear of the rest. Miss El Fundi travelled up pretty well. But Bedtime Story, say, daughter of Frankel out of Mecca's Angel, rather different breeding in a way, sprint on one side and stamina on the other, both with quality. That's a fantastic performance by Bedtime Story. Already, we're up and running with a great performance on the track. Bedtime Story, Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien, surely that means they will be the leading rider and trainer of the week.
I mean, wow. I thought the French horse was impressive yesterday, but there we have the most impressive winner of the week, the most impressive winner ever, I would say, of a Chesham, Jason. So he put that to bed in a few strides.
Yeah, and you mentioned there was only one missing for Frankel. Well, this is what you call skipping clear of the field, and we were all thinking, trying to focus in on one or two of the runners over on the far side. Green Cap, Mutawaj going really well, but look at the change of gear. Once Ryan went and committed, he's absolutely destroyed them. Yeah, a lovely way to start the day, isn't it? Winning, you know, horse winning that far. You know, that's just, I don't think any of the horses behind will want to race against that one again. Hands and heels, yeah. Never really got down and sort of up into overdrive. Yeah, she put distance between them so quickly in a short space of time, you know. It's
Immediate reaction for the Guineas. Would you prefer this one or Fairy Godmother from yesterday?
this one.
No hesitation from Hayley Turner.
You wonder though slightly, this was 7 furlongs, and I feel like she was in a field of quite stoutly bred 2-year-olds, and she obviously has got that big advantage of being by Mecca's Angel. And Frankel, yes, he did win over a mile and a quarter, but he was no slouch, as we all know. He had plenty of speed about him, so I feel like this is slightly less deeper competition than yesterday. Yeah. And she looks to have a lot of speed, Jason. Will she go up in trouble?
Yeah, no, the way I don't know. I really don't know. But, I mean, 5, 6 or 7 she'd have won today, wouldn't she?
Nice problem to have all those options, wasn't it?
Yes, just translating the information over about the winning distance to connections here and saying to Pat Keating and Aaron, who looks after 9.5 lengths the winning margin, Ryan. What was that like for you?
It's the only time I worked was putting up really, so it's a very good feeling. She travelled very easy. They're going too slow for her really, and kind of had room at the free and started coming forward, and then the race was over very quickly. Very good feeling.
Did you have any idea how far she'd gone when she eventually was let off the leash?
Yeah, no, I knew it was, we were just galloping, and they were all dead at the 2 and we were going, and that just obviously a level above all of them, you know.
Obviously, you rode a very good filly in the first race yesterday. I wouldn't even begin to ask you to describe comparing the two, but how exciting is this one for the future, and what sort of horse do you see her being for the remainder of the season?
No, but you don't know at the moment, Rishi, because it's June, and they haven't really been asked to do much. We don't know a whole lot about them. We don't know what they're beating yet, but they're two very exciting fillies. Obviously, a performance like that you don't see normally, you know. So that'll be very exciting.
Just have a word with Aaron. I know you didn't want me to talk to you for too long, but I must ask you, could you look after her at home?
Yeah.
She looks so lovely and relaxed. Is she always like this at home?
She is, yeah. Totally.
And what sort of excitement did you get about her early on in her career, or was it just simply wait till she gets on the track and she shows her stuff?
Just wait till she gets to the track and see what happens.
Well, we look forward to seeing what else she can do. Congratulations. Well done, Ryan.
Let's do some jockey count.
And not surprisingly, you're looking at the new favourite for the Kipco 1000 Guineas in May next year. 3-1 is a pretty standard quote. That was brilliant. No wonder they're saying, thank you, Ryan. You're brilliant, Ryan. He's had 6 on the week. Aidan O'Brien's had 6. Ryan will be the top jockey here for an 11th time. Aidan's going to be top trainer here for a 13th time. The post-war record number of winners is 7, held by Sir Henry Cecil in 1987. Now, he did it with 4 days and 24 races, to put it into perspective. Aidan's done it before in 2016. I reckon he'll be levelling that soon and might well beat it as well. That was brilliant from Bedtime Story. There was confidence in the market as well, met by Paul Smith and Michael Tabor. They've got a couple of really exciting fillies to look forward to. This horse and Fairy Godmother yesterday. You know, remember, crikey, 13 years ago maybe, when Maybe won this, she went on to be the European champion filly. I wonder if this filly might do the same. The Chesham Stakes has a Frankel winner. Bedtime Story. Aidan winning this for a 7th time. He first won it in 1999. Wins it again. She went off at 11-8. Pentle Bay ran well in second from an unpromising position at 5s. Brien with Sylvester Kirk and Liam Canary. Big run in 3rd at 28-1. The misery at Royal Ascot goes on for Charlie Appleby with Age of Gold here. So at home, are you sitting comfortably? Or